guys, Brian Finn here for AOE. Now you've seen the mission statement and you have an idea about what we're trying to do and where we want to be and what we want to accomplish. So I want to give you a little background on my history, what has brought me to this point. So many of you know, or many may or may not know, my parents were pastors and I grew up a preacher's kid. And that came about from the time I was about 3 or 4 years old. In the back of my dad's El Camino, came up from Mexico to LA, 5 hollowed out surfboards filled with cocaine, and that's when the cops hit us. Right in front of our house. I'm inside as a little kid with my mom. They both got arrested and sentenced to prison. I lived with my grandma during this time, and in separate prisons, my mom, my dad, both became saved, born-again Christians, and they wanted to make a difference. So we moved from Venice, California to northern Idaho, a place called Bonners Ferry. And here they became pastors on the Native American reservation for the Kootenai tribe.
Ooh, that big orange Fanta taste. Listen to the beat, beat, beat of the bubbles on your tongue. Ooh, you can feel the fizz of the Fanta going down, down, down.
At the time of college, I got into the film industry. My first commercial was an Oh Boise's potato chip commercial.
Keebler's new Oh Boise's taste.
Oh, Oh Boise's are oh boisterous.
They're bubbly, crackly, roisterous. Oh Boise's are oh boisterous.
And I was an actor on that thing, and I was just like, wow. There's a guy over here dumping out bags of chips and he's picking out the perfect chip for one bite. There's a guy over here doing effects. There's a camera guy. And from that point forward, I started out with things like 21 Jump Street.
Down on Jump Street.
Who's the Boss? Bon Jovi. So I have history in stunts. I have history in stunt coordinating, directing, producing. Now with my new partner with AOE, VFX has been part of it. We can take a project, create it from writing all the way to feature film quality that can go on a big screen. That's the kind of knowledge and that's the kind of presentation I've had. I'm talking War of the Worlds, Face Off, Toby Keith, Brad Paisley, Michael Jackson. What I did learn, as you know, Hollywood does not agree with conservative Christians, and they vilify it and they attack it. When you take, for instance, a commercial, this is something I just did. I don't even want to give it credit to who it was for, but it's a cell phone commercial and it's talking about, man, I switched my plan just like I switched my husband and it's so much better now. That's the kind of stuff that's been going on in Hollywood for years and years and years. But guess what? Now we don't have to rely on ABC, Sony, Warner Brothers to get things out there. We have YouTube, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have just the internet in general. We can get our message out and show how family values, how it's good to have love for your wife, love for your kids, love for God without being preachy. And we're gonna do this with big stunts. I'm talking motorcycle crashes. I'm talking car jump onto moving boats. I'm talking explosions, VFX, everything. We want to reach people that are just watching films and maybe not in the know on kind of what we're about. And we want to change the message of what Hollywood has been building and building and building. We are going to change that together, and I want you guys to be part of that. We're going to do it with crowdfunding. We're going to do it with Kickstarter. We're going to do it with your guys' actual time, from an extra to working on the set, a carpenter, a painter, whatever it is. If you want to be in the film industry, this is a good place to start. Now, I'm hoping that this is the start in Utah. Not just Utah, but Salt Lake. Not just Salt Lake, but the adventure. I want this to be our base. And we're going to grow from here. And in years from now, they're going to say, hey, that all started. God started all that right there at the adventure in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm looking forward to having you guys come with me, and we can do this together. Thank you.